Let's talk about a major shift in money, Bitcoin. It all started with an idea, a vision of a financial system free from traditional constraints. But can Texitcoin compete with Bitcoin? That's the question we will answer in this video. Bitcoin broke open the world of finance, introducing digital, decentralized money. Bitcoin wasn't just a new currency, it was a statement, a challenge to the established order. Outside the control of banks and governments, this was revolutionary. For the first time, individuals could transact directly with each other, without needing a central authority to oversee or approve the exchange. It was revolutionary, and early adopters saw huge gains. Those who believed in the vision early on were rewarded handsomely as Bitcoin's value soared. Bitcoin changed how we think about value and control, shifting the power dynamic and putting individuals in charge of their own assets, laying the foundation for the entire crypto industry. It sparked a wave of innovation, leading to the creation of thousands of other cryptocurrencies and blockchain-based applications. But now, Bitcoin is starting to show its age. The technology that once seemed cutting edge is now facing challenges from newer, more advanced systems. Think of it like the first smartphone, amazing then, a game changer that revolutionized communication, but now outpaced by newer tech. The original iPhone paved the way, but today's smartphones are faster, more powerful, and offer a vastly improved user experience. Bitcoin transactions can be slow, sometimes taking minutes or even hours, which can be frustrating in a world that demands instant gratification. And the fees can be steep, making it tough for everyday purchases. These high fees can eat into your profits and make Bitcoin impractical for small transactions. You wouldn't want to pay a $5 fee for a $3 coffee, right? That just doesn't make sense in the real world. Enter Texitcoin or TXC, a new contender in the crypto arena, aiming to address the shortcomings of its predecessor. It's not just another copycat. Texitcoin isn't simply replicating what's already out there. It's striving to innovate and improve upon the existing technology. Texitcoin is designed to fix Bitcoin's biggest issues, to provide a more efficient and user-friendly cryptocurrency experience: speed, ensuring transactions are processed quickly and efficiently, low fees, making it accessible for everyday use, and real-world usability. Texitcoin is designed to be practical and convenient for everyday transactions. The goal? A cryptocurrency you can actually use for daily transactions. For buying groceries, paying bills, and everything in between. Fast, cheap, and easy. A seamless and intuitive payment experience for everyone. Could Texitcoin be the next big crypto revolution, a true leap forward in the world of digital currency, delivering on Bitcoin's original promise for the masses, making cryptocurrency accessible and useful for everyone, not just a select few? The team behind TXC is aiming high, building something advanced and value-driven. They're committed to creating a cryptocurrency that truly benefits its users. Let's dive into what makes Texitcoin different, exploring its unique features and functionalities, and whether it can truly shake up the crypto world. Can Texitcoin disrupt the status quo and become a leading force in the digital economy? Let's get real. We're constantly hearing about the potential of cryptocurrency, the promise of a decentralized financial future. But how much of that potential is actually accessible in our day-to-day lives? How often do we find ourselves reaching for crypto instead of traditional payment methods? If you want to use crypto every day, for those small, routine transactions that make up the bulk of our spending, speed and cost matter most. These are the critical factors that determine whether a cryptocurrency is a viable option for daily use. With Bitcoin, you're often left waiting for transactions to confirm, a frustrating experience when you're trying to keep things moving. Sometimes minutes, sometimes much longer if the network's busy. Imagine being stuck in a digital traffic jam, watching the clock tick while your payment hangs in limbo. Not ideal when you're buying coffee and the line is growing behind you, or groceries with a cart full of items and impatient shoppers waiting their turn. And the fees? They can spike to several dollars depending on network congestion, making small purchases almost impossible. Who wants to pay a $3 fee on a $5 purchase? That's a huge barrier for daily use. These limitations make Bitcoin more suitable for large transactions or long-term investment rather than everyday spending. People want fast and cheap, that's the bottom line, especially for everyday spending. We need a cryptocurrency that can keep up with the pace of modern life, not slow it down. Here's where Texitcoin shines, offering a solution designed specifically for daily transactions. TXC is engineered for speed, built from the ground up to prioritize fast transaction times. Transactions confirm in seconds, providing near instantaneous settlement, not minutes or hours. Say goodbye to those awkward waiting periods at the checkout counter. That means instant payments at the checkout, making your shopping experience seamless and efficient. Or when sending money to a friend, splitting bills becomes a breeze. And the fees? We're talking fractions of a cent, making even the smallest transactions economically viable. Microtransactions like tipping a creator for their content or splitting a lunch bill with friends become practical and accessible. Are finally practical, opening up new possibilities for how we interact with digital content and services. This combo of high speed and ultra-low fees creates an efficient and user-friendly payment system. Makes Texitcoin a real contender for daily financial life, offering a viable alternative to traditional payment methods. It's not just a speculative asset, it's designed to be a functional currency. It's built for real-world use, addressing the limitations that have hindered the widespread adoption of other cryptocurrencies. That's what sets TXC apart from Bitcoin and most other coins, its focus on practicality and usability. Texitcoin is aiming to be the crypto you actually use, not just hold, transforming the way we think about and interact with digital currency. When you hear the name Texitcoin, your mind might immediately jump to Texas. You might think, oh, this is just for Texans, a local initiative. But that's simply not the case. That initial impression couldn't be further from the truth. Texitcoin is fundamentally built for global use, designed from the ground up to transcend geographical boundaries. It's accessible to absolutely anyone with a stable internet connection, regardless of their location on the planet. No borders, no restrictions. Texitcoin operates outside the constraints of traditional financial systems. Therefore, anyone can buy, sell, or use TXC for transactions, investments, or simply holding value. The vision for Texitcoin is much bigger than just Texas or even the United States. It's a global vision. Texitcoin ultimately aims to empower people worldwide, giving them greater control over their finances, breaking down the often inefficient and exclusionary barriers of the old financial system. Need to send money across borders? With TXC, international transfers are fast and cheap, revolutionizing how we move value around the world. Say goodbye to crazy fees or frustrating delays that plague traditional banking. Businesses can trade internationally with ease and efficiency, and people in unstable economies can leverage TXC as a reliable and stable alternative to their local currency. The Texas in the name represents the spirit of independence and innovation, values that resonate deeply with people everywhere, regardless of their background. Texitcoin's global reach is not just an aspiration, it's a core strength of the project. It's about building a diverse and resilient community that spans the globe. Ultimately, it's about financial inclusion for everyone, everywhere. Texitcoin is not just for one state, it's for the world. Let's talk tech. Texitcoin's backbone is its Layer 1 blockchain. Think of Layer 1 as a super fast, efficient highway for transactions. It's built from scratch for speed and low fees, not just copied from older blockchains. The consensus mechanism is streamlined, confirming transactions quickly and cheaply. This solid foundation is what makes TXC so usable for daily payments. But Texitcoin isn't stopping there. Layer 2 solutions are in the works. Think express lanes on top of the main highway. Layer 2 means even faster transactions, more apps, and greater scalability. Developers can build decentralized finance, games, and more on TXC. It's not just about sending money, it's about powering a whole ecosystem. This forward-thinking tech is key to Texitcoin's long-term vision. TXC is built for today and ready for tomorrow. Let's talk mining, how new coins are created, and the network stays secure. With Bitcoin, mining is dominated by massive, expensive operations out of reach for most people. Texitcoin does it differently, keeping mining accessible through global mining pools. You don't need a giant farm. Just join Mine TXC, contribute your effort, and earn rewards. This spreads out mining, keeping the network decentralized and fair. More people can participate, making TXC more resilient and secure. It's about leveling the playing field, not just favoring big players. The focus is on global access and fair opportunity for everyone. Texitcoin's approach to mining is a big plus for decentralization and community. One thing that sets Texitcoin apart is its fair launch. No pre-mine, no insider deals. Everyone had the same chance to get TXC from day one, building trust and a strong community. This transparency means no big developer stash waiting to dump on the market. Texitcoin's growth has been explosive, driven by real utility and community support. The fair launch and rapid adoption have fueled price appreciation and excitement. It's proof that a project can succeed without favoring insiders. If you build something useful and fair, the market responds. That's a big part of why people are excited about TXC's future. Now let's get real. Crypto is risky, and Texitcoin is no exception, but the gain are real. It's a newer project, which means more uncertainty and volatility. Prices can swing, sometimes up, sometimes down, sometimes fast. Texitcoin's smaller size means big trades can move the price a lot. Don't invest money you can't afford to lose. There are also tech risks. Will Layer 2 work as planned? Will adoption grow? And competition is fierce. New coins launch all the time. TXC has to keep innovating to stand out. Bottom line, do your own research. Check out CoinMarketCap, check the community, and know your risk tolerance. Texitcoin is a fascinating project, but it's speculative. Only invest what you're willing to lose. Stay smart and cautious in the fast-moving crypto world. Texitcoin isn't just about price or speed, it's about values. The name stands for independence, freedom, and self-determination. These ideals go beyond Texas. They resonate with anyone who believes in decentralization. Holding or mining TXC is about supporting a vision for open, community-driven finance. It's about giving power back to individuals, not banks or governments. This mission attracts a passionate, engaged community. People aren't just speculating, they're building and advocating for a new kind of money. The community drives adoption and development, making TXC more than just a coin. If you care about innovation and financial freedom, Texitcoin's mission might speak to you. It's about being part of something bigger than profit, a movement for change. So where do you stand? Bitcoin kicked off the crypto revolution, but it's become more like digital gold, great for storing value, less for daily spending. Texitcoin is the challenger, built for speed, low fees, and real-world use. It's got a fair launch, a growing community, and a roadmap for future growth. The choice is yours. Stick with the established giant or try the nimble innovator. It depends on your goals, risk tolerance, and which vision excites you more. The crypto world is big enough for both. So, are you Team Bitcoin or Team Texitcoin? The future is wide open. We'll see you in the next video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you for watching.